Hello YouTube, I'm Kevin Tense, you're all wonderful, and today we've got an update that I've been waiting for about 160 hours. Now, it's got a ton of bug fixes in there, which is why I've been waiting so long for this update, and we've got a reason not to shrug as we look to get the Jack Atlas kit for the AMR9. Now, we won't curse this kit to hold up the heavens, but we do expect it to increase the range on that AMR9 a little bit, change up some of the expectations that we have from the AMR9 as an SMG as we start to bridge the gap toward a battle rifle or even an assault rifle. By the end of this week, you're going to be toting around the namesake of a modern libertarianism symbol and showing 6 of 8 for your seasonal progression towards that allegiance's camo. To get there, we just need to complete any 5 of the 21 weekly challenges, and as usual, I'm going to try to get those done in one game of zombies. Before we get to the challenges, I did want to take a moment just to share my gratitude about the views, the likes, the comments on the videos thus far. I love making them, I have fun with this, and I hope that it gives you something to either entertain you or teach you about some of these challenges, or both. Any help or entertainment that I can provide is what I'm here for. Now I'm flipping the camera, but not flipping the script, so that we can take a look at these challenges a little bit more in depth, talk about the details of each of these challenges, and what you need to do to get them done. Starting over with multiplayer. We got 15 headshots with a recommended battle rifle, 20 moving kills while aiming down the sights with a recommended battle rifle, 25 kills with a recommended weapon in single fire, 25 kills with sights equipped to recommended SMGs, 15 hipfire kills with suppressed recommended SMGs, 15 quickscopes with the MCW, and 15 one-shot kills with a suppressed CAT AMR. Now, I rearranged the way that I presented the challenges this week because I wanted to group them in ways that made sense. So, looking to the battle rifles first, you've got 15 headshots with recommended battle rifles, 20 moving kills while ADS'd with them, and 25 kills with a recommended weapon in single fire. You can use a recommended battle rifle. Remember, recommended weapons are going to be the ones with the little flame icon. You can use the recommended battle rifle in single fire while moving, aiming down sights, and hitting people in the head, and you are going to be triple dipping on those challenges. Now, the reason that I have any progress on the SMG challenges is because I tested something in Small Map Mosh Pit over on Shipment. I dropped in with a Striker 9 that was built for hipfire and had a sight attached. Made sure that I had a suppressor on that as well. Dropped into Shipment, I got one hipfire kill, and I left. And that one hipfire kill that was suppressed and had a sight on it got me progress on 2 different challenges. So I did, in fact, do my my teammates a little dirty by just dropping in, getting 1 kill, and leaving. But all that being said, this is another way you can double dip on these challenges. So if you are proficient with battle rifles and with SMGs, you can get these done just using those 2 weapons. Looking now to the challenges for the Battle Royale, you've got to open 20 loot caches in 4 different regions of Rebirth Island, so that's 80 total loot caches between the Northeast region, the Northwest region, the Central region, and the Southwest region. You also have to place top 10 5 times, complete 15 contracts, and squad assemble 5 times. So we're back to Rebirth with these challenges. It looks like the restrictions have lightened up a little bit. These challenges are a little bit easier than what we saw last season when they introduced Fortune's Keep, and we had a lot of stringent requirements on what we had to do, including upping a lot of the different challenges, the numbers that we have. This is much more like Season 1 than it is Season 2, and I think that these are going to be very doable if you are playing on Rebirth, especially considering that right now it looks like Rebirth is still available for trios and quads, and you've got the map rotation for duos and solos. So if you are still working on last week's challenges that required things for Fortune's Keep, you are still looking at duos and solos only for those. Finally, looking over to zombies and the challenges there, you're looking at 200 critical kills with a recommended assault rifle while aiming down the sights, 300 kills with a recommended battle rifle with stamina up active, 5 rapid kills 20 times with a recommended battle rifle, 750 zombie kills with a recommended SMG, 200 kills with a recommended SMG in the high threat zone specifically, 75 mercenary kills with a recommended sniper, and 30 shielded soldier kills with a recommended weapon. The last 2 I'm just throwing out. I'm not going to be able to get those done. I'm just not. Not in one game. 75 mercenary kills alone in one game is kind of a lot if you are not specifically hunting them down, let alone with a recommended sniper. Along with that, 30 shielded soldier kills with any weapon is outlandish to me. I kill them with lethals. I use Semtex, I use Thermites, I use Molotovs. I do not use weapons. Those shielded soldiers are a nightmare. So those two are completely out of the way, which means what we have to focus on is the recommended assault rifle, the recommended battle rifle, the recommended SMG kills. So that's what I plan on doing. I plan on bringing in a battle rifle and an SMG. I know that is a lot of kills that we have to get. I believe, based on my math, that I think we're at like 1250, like 1,250 zombies that need to die by our hands between the assault rifle, the battle rifle, and the SMG. But I'm going to be dropping in, immediately pack-a-punching my SMG. Importantly, the high threat kills do have to be with a pack-a-punch SMG. I think I goofed on that. I think I didn't include that, and I needed to. I'm going to be dropping in. I'm going to bring in a Pack-a-Punch 3 crystal for my SMG, sprinting into the high threat zone, just getting some kills from zombies, just farming them there pretty easily. And then once we're done with that, I'm going to make my way back out, probably to tier 1, and end up doing escort contracts for the kills with the battle rifle, especially those rapid kills, probably using the Outlast contract. And then once I get those kills done, I will throw away one of those weapons and try to find myself a recommended assault rifle, either through a wall buy or through a mystery box, because we are going to have more recommended assault rifles than we will recommended battle rifles. So I need to bring in the battle rifle, need to bring in the SMG, and then substitute one of those out for an assault rifle. For my loadout, I opted to go with the WSP-9 for my SMG, and the reason being that I just need to use it to get a ton of weapon XP to unlock the one-trick camo. It's that simple. I like the way the gun works. I like the way it feels. It is kind of within the meta in other game modes like Warzone and multiplayer, and so I want to use it in those game modes, and I want it to look fancy when I do. So that's simple. As for the battle rifle, I went with the SOA Subverter. The other option would have been the MTZ-762. I don't like the MTZ-762 as much, so I went with the Subverter instead, and similarly built it out in a manner that would allow me to get a bunch of weapon XP for that one-trick camo that they released last week. Now, up top, I'm coming in with a full bag. We've got 2 Aether tools to immediately make these guns more powerful. We've got Aether crystals to do the same. You can see I've got a flawless crystal. It was one of my rewards from some of the different missions that we had to do in zombies. I barely ever use the rewards, but if there's going to be a time to do it, it's going to be now when I need to get in and start getting kills right away. I don't really have a lot of time to bother farming up essence. I need to get in and I need to get killing. And then along with that, we've got the Aether Blade case. Someone was just kind enough to drop that for me. I don't know. People are just super nice in zombies sometimes, which is part of the reason why I like to chill in there. It's just very low stress, high fun. And it's just a nice place to be. Along with that, I have the 4 Perca-Colas that I always have. I've got Deadshot Daiquiri, Juggernog, Speed Cola, and then Stamina Up. Stamina Up being super important for those recommended battle rifle kills. So, with all that said, let's drop in. All right, we may have landed about as far from the middle section as we could, and that's okay. You gotta keep in mind that mystery box there, that mystery box might be the way that we get our assault rifle a little bit later on.
Foreshadowing is a narrative device in which suggestions or warnings about events to come are dropped or planted. Sometimes foreshadowing is relatively obvious.
Into the middle. We only need 200 kills in there, so I'm going to be keeping a close eye on that. I'm actually probably going to be sitting near the border of the outside border of the red zone, just because I come in here for the low stress, right? And even when you are fully kitted, when you are solo, the red zone can be pretty high stress. And again, low stress does not equal high stress. Okay, so we're going to go in here. I'm literally going to, I'm literally going to flip this around, right? Look at that. This should, I think this might take us to where we need to be. Although I do have 0 plates. Let's go! Okay. Okay. I'm going to take these ones out, and then I'm going to get out of here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, so yeah, I had mentioned that there were a ton of bugs that they had fixed. And there were. Warzone was in a terrible, terrible place. No one could reload. You just couldn't. If you had automatic tac sprint on, you couldn't reload. Which is a weird thing, right? Tac sprint would automatically cause you to stop reloading. Right? I won't tac sprint, it just puts you down to a normal sprint, which is what it was before. That's what I wanted, right? That's everything that I expected. I don't expect to be able to tac sprint and reload. I just want to be taken down to your regular sprint. And then the other thing was prioritize interact. Let's go! Let's go! Okay. So we've already got the rapid kills, which means all... Like I said, I doubt that I'm going to be able to get the... doubt I'm getting the AR kills today. But I'm going to get these 300 with... I'm going to get these 300 with the battle rifle. And then I'm going to see if I can get an AR. Because it's only, what, 200 with the AR? Okay. We got 5 minutes left. I only need like 200 with an AR after this. And I've got a mystery box right there. So I can literally keep this contract going. And use that. And you can have it set to prioritize... Let's go! Okay. You can have it set to prioritize interact. Wish me luck. Okay, well, what's this? MTC 556. Let's go. That counts. That counts. That counts. That counts. Hell yeah. Okay. This is gonna come close to it, but I think we're gonna get it. We might just end up on the last plane out, you know? Which it's actually a good thing that we're down where we are. Because the last plane out is going to end up... So there's a storm. Last plane out is going to end up down here. Let's go! Oh my god, no shot, dude. We're literally about to do it. We're literally about to do it. Oh my god. 19 away. We're 19 away. We're 19 away. No mercenaries, all zombies, all fun, all the time. Let's go. We're 19 away. Okay, we're gonna head straight to this exfil. If we can't get 19 there, we don't deserve it at that point, right? This is I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It took us a little bit longer than the 45 minutes, but still one game of zombies. To me, this still counts. This is one game of zombies. Still counts. That's it, baby. Let's go. Let's go. We did it. Okay, I did lose my Casimir, and I'm kind of bummed about that. Folks, that's a dub. That's a dub. Oh my gosh. Whew. Doesn't get much better than that. We might have a playlist update that stops me from seeing the after action report, but I hope... Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! I love it! Let's go! And we get the Jack Atlas. Okay, so this is the AMR 9 with the new Jack Atlas kit on it. I'm going to take it into the firing range first, and then we're going to take it into a couple multiplayer games. And I'll give you my thoughts on it, both in terms of multiplayer and in terms of Warzone. So what I have on it right now, I put on the Jack Cutthroat for faster strafe ability, put on the Seiken ZX grip, the Bruin Heavy support grip, and the Zeman 35 compensated flash hider. The flash hider is one that pretty much everyone uses. The Jack Cutthroat, I went with that because it is not available on a lot of weapons. On the weapons it is available on, it really, really bumps up your ability to move, both in terms of just outright movement speed and movement while ADS, so you can strafe around. I don't have an optic on it, and we'll see how that works. I may switch the Seiken ZX grip out for an optic, but for right now, I'm going to try it this way. Okay. Taking a look at this, I think it actually changes the iron sights on the AMR. This doesn't look like the iron sights that I'm used to. I forgot it's a burst. Okay. It's a 5-round burst. You're locked to 30 rounds. It said it's supposed to be accurate, but that 5 rounds jumps quite a bit. Right? And if you're not prepared, you're gonna have another set of rounds coming in right after you. If you give it some steady downward force, though, the problem with the steady downward force is that it only applies to this burst, and then if you'll start to reset, and so if you push down further, you end up down here, right? I don't know. I don't think this is. Oh damn, that went really well. Okay. I don't like 2 rounds at 15 meters, but or two bursts at 15 meters, but this isn't. If you just like pull down a little bit, you're gonna do okay with that. Let's see how it works on 3 plates. A 3-round burst, which isn't bad. 3 rounds doesn't, or not 3-round burst. 3 bursts isn't too bad, but that's not great, right? Three bursts does not get you there at mid-range. And I honestly don't even want to try this all the way down here. Being locked, there's no shot. Being locked to 30 rounds, this is not going to be viable in Warzone. That's my take. Took the Seiken grip off, put on the Jack glassless. Oh my god. Oh, this is so much nicer. This is so much. Run an optic. Run an optic. I don't even care what optic you run. Just run an optic. Can I get it with this last one? Yes. Okay. Run an optic. Oh my god. Let's take this into multiplayer, see how it works. Oh wait. I need to switch this to the med box. I just got to throw out med boxes for the new event, the Call of Duty Endowment event. So we're gonna run this, and I'm just gonna toss med boxes. I don't even know everything that I have here, but we got the AMR9 set ready to go. That's the important part. Okay, all right. Not bad. Not bad. Ooh! Yo, wait. Okay, multiplayer, this thing is hitting well. Multiplayer, this is treating us pretty well here. You still gotta hit your shots. The game doesn't, the kit does not hit your shots for you. Okay. Nice. I think you have to run something like sleight of hand, because you need to be able to reload fast. Well, at least, you know, currently. Ooh, home invasion. Hip fire. I hip fired. Okay. Oh my god. I don't hate I don't hate small map. Okay, so the distance is not quite there, especially when you are in the middle of getting your whole ass stunned. Brother, you almost have to reload after every kill, and that doesn't exactly make this wholly viable, right? Like, that's the biggest problem. Yeah, distance isn't great on it. It can get the job done up close. They put range on it, but it still kicks a little bit too much. I like the inspect. I like the look of it. I do think it has a kind of a cool look. Yeah, at range the kick is just a little bit too much. It is better with a sight. The iron sights are not it. All things considered, it's pretty. It's a very fast burst. It's a very fast burst. It's pretty accurate, right? Unless you do that. But it's a fast burst. With having that Jack Cutthroat available too, is solid. To me, burst metas just aren't where it's at, right? And so this isn't a bad gun. I just don't. It's viable, but I wouldn't say that it's like game breaking, right? This isn't you're not going to see this as the new hotness, I don't think, in any area, right? It's a if you like burst weapons, it's good. I'd say it's probably one of the better burst aftermarket kits that we've gotten. So to that end, it's good, right? But I'm not going to be running it, and I do not think that there's a spot for it on Warzone. You've got 30 rounds, which means you've only got 6 bursts, and you need to be able to take people out with 3 plates on, right? Which you could do with 3 bursts at 10 meters, right? But can we do that? Can we do that mid-range when people are moving? Can we do that at distance? Right? We can't. If you're moving around, and you're maybe not hitting every shot, it's not there. It's not there, right? Now, all that said, there could be a better build, right? There could be a better build that straightens the gun out a little bit, that gives it a little bit less vertical recoil. I didn't get too far into it. I went with some of the things that I know that I tend to lean to when I need to get like aiming stability down, where I need to control recoil. And a lot of times what that's doing is it's sacrificing vertical recoil to narrow down the horizontal recoil. So you have less shifting back and forth, but you're kicking straight up. So maybe there's a better build, right? I'm not the meta. I'm not necessarily the best place to find the perfect build for every kit. What I am the best place to do is find information on the weekly challenges, what to expect from those, how to get through them the most efficient way possible, and to at least take a look at what the weekly reward is. And if you appreciate that, make sure you drop a like, hit the subscribe button, hang out with me over here on YouTube or on Twitch when I'm live. And other than that, just stay blessed, be kind to others, be kind to yourselves, and I cannot wait to catch you in the next one.